Let's have a look at revaluation of assets and liabilities under partnership retirement with the journal entries. So the sum goes as Roja, Neela and Kannaga are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 4:3:3. And Roja is retiring. On her retirement, they have the following revaluation of assets. First thing, go and see what you have to do in the sum. You have to pass journal entries and prepare revaluation account. So you can either start the journal entry first and then give the revaluation, or you can do the revaluation account and then give the journal entry. Okay, so first we are going to start with the revaluation account. The format of the revaluation account is ready, so let's go and see what is the first adjustment. The first adjustment is increase in the value of building by 30,000. Building is an asset and the value of it is increased, therefore it goes to the credit side of the revaluation account. So go to the credit side of the revaluation account and put buy buildings and write the 30,000 in the outer column. Next adjustment we have is depreciate stock by 5,000. So stock is an asset and it is decreasing, therefore go to the debit side of the revaluation account and put stock 5,000. Next we have is furniture depreciated by 12,000. The same point, furniture is also an asset decreases, therefore go to the debit side of the revaluation account and write to furniture account 12,000. Last point we have is provide an outstanding liability of 1,000. Outstanding liability is a liability which has been provided for, that means it increases. Liability increase, put it on the debit side of the revaluation account, which is to outstanding liability account 1,000 rupees in the outer column. So since all the posting has been done, now we are going to balance a revaluation account. So before balancing, after the last transaction is over, leave around 6 lines to put it into all the partners capital account. So we are going to balance it now. Draw the grand total, and the greatest total is going to be 30,000, which is the credit side total. Put it as a grand total on both the sides on the same line. Next, when I add the debit side, I get a total of 18,000. So 30,000 minus 18,000 is my revaluation profit. Why I am saying profit? In the sense the least side is a debit side. Therefore, the debit side value, the answer which we got is a revaluation profit. If your lease side occurs on the debit, it's a revaluation profit. So this 12,000 has to be transferred to the old partners. So all the old partners, including the retiring partner, will be taken into account. So Roja's capital account, Neela's capital account and Kanaga's capital account. So in the ratio 4:3:3. So 12,000 into 4 by 10 for Roja, 12,000 into 3 by 10 for Neela, and 12,000 into 3 by 10 for Kanaga. So in this proportion, we are going to divide and write the values in the inner column for each partner. Next, we are going to move into passing the journal entries for this sum. So write the format of journal entry with date, particulars, ledger folio, debit rupees and credit rupees. Now I'm going to start entry. I'm going to move to the debit side, leaving out the revaluation profit, the remaining 3 items, that is stock, furniture and outstanding liability. It has been debited, therefore in the journal it should be credited. Therefore revaluation account data to stock, to furniture and to outstanding liability. Start from the credit side. On the credit side of the revaluation account, I've got only buildings. So if the building is credited in the revaluation account, then in the journal it should be written in the debit. So buildings account debtor to revaluation account. Finally is the profit on revaluation. Profit on revaluation also is in the debit. So credit the capital account of the partners. So revaluation account debtor to Roja's capital account, to Neela's capital account and to Kanaga's capital account. So these are the journal entries relating to this sum. Hope you understood the sum. Thank you.